Hey, hi friends. So the Wimbledon 2024 draw has been announced, and it looks like Djokovic is going to play at this Wimbledon. So that's good news for the competition. And in this video, we are going to look at the draw a little bit. We'll try to see the potential matchups and the key factors or points that are going to be covered at this year's Wimbledon. So let's get started. So this is the draw, and I see a lot of familiar faces, the top seeds. So I feel that it's going to pretty much be the same as we saw at the French Open. The top players, Alcaraz, Sinner, Djokovic, Hurkacz, all these players are going to dominate. And if you see the draw closely, as we know, Sinner and Alcaraz have been put in the same side of the draw. So what it means is they are going to face each other in the semi-final if that happens. And what that means is only one of them will be facing Djokovic if Djokovic is able to play and make it to the finals. On the other hand, if you look at the draw, it seems to be pretty balanced. Now, one might say that Djokovic draw is easy because Alcaraz and Sinner are on the other side, but it's not that way. If you look at Djokovic's draw, it's not that easy. He's going to play quality grass courters who have good serve and aggressive game. I feel the most dangerous player for Djokovic would be Hurkacz, whom Djokovic will be facing in the quarterfinals. And after that, obviously, if he has to face Sinner and Alcaraz, that's a different game altogether. So overall, I feel these are the important matchups. If I go to that slide, so if I talk about Sinner, Sinner can play Berrettini in the second round. We know Berrettini plays very well at this surface. He has also troubled good players in the past, so that would be one match to watch. We have to see how well Berrettini is playing at this moment. Then we all know Ben Shelton is improving day by day. So fourth round possible opponent for Sinner. Then we have quarterfinals versus Medvedev. I feel Sinner should be the favorite at that match because Medvedev doesn't always perform well on grass, and obviously Sinner is the best player in the world right now. After that, Sinner can play Alcaraz in the semi-final, and he can face Djokovic, Zverev, Hurkacz, or Rune in the finals. If I talk about Alcaraz, the key matches could be against Tommy Paul or Rude in the quarterfinals. Again, Alcaraz versus Sinner in the semi-final, or Alcaraz versus Djokovic, Zverev, Hurkacz, or Rune in the finals. I've put all these three, four names because I feel Djokovic is returning from injury, so it still is to be seen how well he's playing. And these are the other players who I think can make it to the finals. If we talk about Djokovic, as I mentioned, it's not an easy draw. Echeverry is a very good player. So third round, starting from third round against then Rune in the fourth round, that's also going to be a difficult match for Djokovic. Rune has beaten Djokovic in the past, and he also plays aggressive tennis. Then we have Hurkacz that I just mentioned in the quarterfinals. We could possibly face Zverev or Fritz in the semifinal, and then Alcaraz or Sinner. So it's not an easy draw for Djokovic by any chance, by any means. So let's see what happens. Now, talking about the key factors or key points, as we know, Sinner is the new world number one and is currently the best player in the world. Now, why I say that he's the best player in the world, even though he lost to Alcaraz at the French Open, is because of the surface that we're talking about right now, which is grass. So Sinner has a great serve. He plays more consistent tennis as compared to Alcaraz. Obviously, Alcaraz has more power and he can be a bit unpredictable. But I feel Sinner coming off of a victory on grass last week, I think he is confident enough, and he is the favorite to win this tournament, in my opinion. Djokovic is making a return after a knee surgery. Now it's a very quick recovery, and I really hope that he plays well and he remains fit throughout the tournament and also after that, because there is Olympics coming up. So we all want everyone to be fit and competing well at the Olympics. So hope that he plays well and he stays fit throughout these 3 or 4 months of tennis. Alcaraz is in good form, but can he beat Sinner at Wimbledon? Now that's a big question. In the past, Sinner was able to beat Alcaraz, but last year, obviously, Alcaraz was able to beat Djokovic. So it remains to be seen how well they play against each other this time around if they meet at the semifinals. I feel that the key factor would be the serve and the return of serve because of the surface. So Sinner has got a good serve, better than Alcaraz. Return of serve, both of them are very good at that. So it remains to be seen. So I feel that because of all these factors, players like Hurkacz or Sinner or Shelton, all these players who have good serve and they like to attack and come to the net and finish the point, they will gain an advantage on this surface. Now, will this be a year of upsets and a new winner? I don't think so, because all of the players, top players, are playing well, and I feel that they are going to dominate this season. Now, predictions or favorites, I think Sinner is the clear favorite, and then after him, Alcaraz, and then after him, Djokovic, and then Hurkacz. So, this is what I feel. Out of these four, one of the players should be crowned as the champion. Let me know what do you all think, and thanks for watching.